We'll be getting started here in just a minute. For those of you that are on already, my name is Jenna Stockwell. Who you see in the screen is actually Lisa Venn. She is a ViiV consultant, and she is also an interpreter. So we do have a fair number of excellent hearing impaired community and consultants. So we are making sure that everyone has equal access to the resources here at ViiV. So we are going to wait another minute or so before we get started, and we will continue in a moment. So hang tight. Also, just know that there is a question and answer section on your toolbar. I may not be able to get to it during the presentation, but if you do have a burning question, go ahead and pop it in there, and I will try at the end to answer any questions. All right, my friends, well, it is 11 o'clock, so I am going to go ahead and officially begin today's ViiV Social. So for those of you, again, that just are jumping on, my name is Jenna Stockwell. I am from Connecticut, and who you see on the screen is another ViiV life consultant, Lisa Venn, who is an interpreter and who will be signing this presentation so that everyone has equal access and a resource to be able to use for our hearing impaired community. So I wanted to start by just saying how excited I am to represent this amazing company called ViiV. ViiV, our tagline is Life Better, because this company truly believes in making life better for everyone. A little bit about my background, just so you know who's presenting, is I am an excited ViiV life consultant from Connecticut. About 9 years ago, I owned 2 yoga studios in Connecticut, and I was experiencing a tremendous amount of financial difficulty during that time. I wasn't able to pay my bills. I was having trouble just supporting myself. And I happened to come across my first freelance opportunity, if you will. And so I have been in a company similar to this for the past 8 years, and it has truly, truly changed my life. So when I had the opportunity to launch another company, I jumped at that chance because I've seen what companies like this can do for people's lives, and I've experienced it myself. And so this is not my first rodeo, but it is my, it's our first time with ViiV because, again, we are still technically in pre-launch. So let's go ahead and dive in and show you how it could just possibly make your life better. Okay. So this is a great quote from our, one that our founder and CEO, Cami, is extremely passionate about. One life, just one. Why aren't we running like we are on fire towards our wildest dreams? That is a quote to me that just signifies, I think each one of us get to a certain point in life, and sometimes we look back and wonder, are we living the life we pictured? Are we happy? Are we free? Are we able to do the things that our heart desires? Or are we caged in by circumstances, responsibilities, jobs, things that don't, really set our soul on fire? And so this was her inspiration for creating a company that makes life better and allows people to really live their dreams. And I think that's something that motivates me every single day. So I'm excited that our company is taking this on as sort of its mission statement, if you will. One customer at a time, one consultant at a time, and really allowing people to live their wildest dreams. So I'm going to go over 5 reasons that you do not want to miss being a part of ViiV. First is a better gig, better products, better vision, better leadership, and ultimately all of that will amount to a better you. So let's go right into the first one, which is a better gig. What is that all about? Well, everybody has these days something that they're doing on the side. These are all names for it. You can call it freelance economy, home-based business, affiliate programs, word-of-mouth advertising, franchise. I mean, there's so many names for it. We call it a side gig sometimes here. The U economy, social marketing. But what it ultimately comes down to is now more than ever, besides people's day job, if you will, they have something on the side to help supplement their income. That's where we are as a society. And so who are these people? Who has a side hustle here? Well, I can tell you that 35% of the US workforce, which is about 55 million people, had a side hustle in 2016, which was an additional 2 million from 2014. And check out where that number could reach by 2020. The projections are 43% of our US workforce is going to have something on the side. So ViV is perfectly positioned to really let people explore that. Another huge component is the millennials. More than any other generation in history, 47% of millennials do some type of freelance. This is a generation that truly understands their freedom, and they don't want to work traditionally like maybe they saw their parents. And so they're branching out. And keep in mind, technology is a big part of what allows people to be able to do this. Our other huge generation that is interested in these side projects are baby boomers. So out of the 76 million baby boomers, about half are interested in entrepreneurship. So you can start seeing that almost everyone, I mean, those two generations alone cover the majority of our workforce, are interested in sort of this entrepreneurial concept and have some type of quote unquote side hustle. And think about that. I mean, I can name off the top of my head, 10 friends who drive for Uber, have an Airbnb listed, sell things on Amazon or eBay, and I'm sure each one of you can think of people in your own life that are already doing something on the side to bring in an additional income. So when you're talking about offering someone a better side, opportunity, you have to make sure that the products are something that people are interested in. Uber really disrupted the transportation industry. They're a company that came in and completely changed the way people, go from job to job. It's unbelievable how disruptive that became because it was a perfectly timed product for the market. So similar, and it's simply a technology. Keep in mind, Uber has no assets. They literally own a technology that allows people to call for transportation. So keep that in mind as we talk about ViV's products. One of our flagship products is in the deregulated energy space. For those of you that don't know what that means, in about half the states in the United States, people can choose where their energy comes from. The utility still maintains the lines, they still bill you. If the power goes out, you still call your utility company, but consumers can choose where that comes from. But take a look at the statistic that out of more than 50 million homes and businesses that have the right to choose, less than 30% have made that choice. Why? Now, I need you to know this is an industry I'm very familiar with. I have worked in energy deregulation for the past 8 years. So I have seen the roadblocks to deregulation and why a lot of people aren't choosing. So let's kind of look at some of those because this is a massive opportunity to be able to have that choice. And why aren't more people taking advantage of that choice? Similar to when telecommunications deregulated, you now have a choice of AT&T, Verizon, Sprint, you can have all of those. And so that's similar to the energy industry. So let's take a look at some of the reasons. Price is definitely one of the reasons people aren't switching. They're not sure what the best rate is. They're confused. They don't know if they're going to pay more. Trust issues. A lot of people have chosen a different supplier only to find out that rate was introductory and the price went up shortly thereafter. They saw some bad press on it and never tried again. Bait and switch tactics, which I just mentioned. A lot of companies set a teaser rate, and if you don't read the terms and conditions fully, you might not understand that, and your rate might go up if you're not paying attention. Fatigue and disengagement, let's face it. Who has time for this? Literally. Do you have time to set reminders on your calendar, read the fine print? Sometimes the savings is a couple bucks a month. I mean, for most people, that's not worth it. Billing process is confusing. That is something that I think for some people, again, it's difficult to maintain. You have to call the company if you want to switch. You have to know when your meter is read to know when that process is going to take place. Make sure you cancel in time so you don't get on a different rate. Switching is a hassle. I just mentioned that. Who has time for this? I think that's something that's huge. So these are the majority of the reasons people aren't switching. So isn't every challenge simply just an opportunity? And our founder and CEO, Cami, has also been in the deregulated energy space for 8 years and noticed that this is something that has been happening. So how can we turn this into an opportunity for consumers? Well, I'd like to introduce you to our flagship product, which is Autopilot, where we take the hassle out of managing your energy choice. That whole process we just talked about. Switching, renewing, monitoring the price. All of that is done for you through a simple technology. A very low subscription fee monthly pays for a technology that manages that entire process for you, allowing you to experience the savings aspect without the hassle of managing. So let's go through Autopilot, technology with relentless customer focus. First, it allows us to monitor the market for you, ensuring that you get the best rate for your area. It knows all the fine print. It knows whether it's a teaser rate and it's going to go up afterwards. So while it might not always be the lowest rate, because sometimes the lowest rates are simply, again, a teaser, it's going to find the best rate for you in that market. We research the plans, making sure that you are saving on an annual basis. We do all of that for you. The technology monitors that. We select and enroll you, so the process is automatic. You enroll once with Vive, and from then on, we take care of that whole process. So let's say we have you on a 6-month rate, and in 6 months we find a better one. We're going to switch you into that rate. You don't have to worry about that process. You set it and forget it. I told you this, we switch or renew when your plan expires. And for those of you that are excited about making a difference, Vive is a more responsible choice because we provide 50% renewable energy on your behalf. So we will be reporting on all of this. Just know that you are going to be kept up to date constantly from us. You don't have to do a thing. We will communicate to you on a monthly basis what plan you're in, how much your year-to-date savings are, how many any of that is. Hang on 1 minute, something happened to our video. Gonna make sure we're on here. Not sure what's happening. Hang on 1 second.
Oh.
If you wouldn't mind just holding on 1 moment.
Jenna, I see Lisa on video and I see your slide.
Okay, someone logged in as a panelist that is not me. So if that person could stop their video, that would be great. Okay. As long as you can see Lisa, that's great. That would be fantastic. So we're just going to go ahead and continue. Thank you, Terry, for letting us know that. And if there's any other issues, feel free to let us know either through the chat or the questions and answers. So we're going to go ahead and continue. And so it is a responsible choice. We are going to monitor for you. You will, every step of the way, every single step of the way, you will get, you know, I'm just going to pause for one moment. Terry, I think you logged in on the Vive socials, and it's now showing your camera. So if you wouldn't mind, just go ahead and logging out, and we'll get you the link to join as a viewer, not a panelist. That would be great, because I'm not sure if everyone else can see what you see. There we go. So there's Lisa. And we're going to go ahead. So you can log into your customer portal, which you see at any time, to see what your account is doing. But if that's too much for you, you can also 100% just wait for the emails for us to update you on those. And as we said, this is all a more responsible choice. So we're going to go ahead and do that, which is very exciting. Those are not the only products we have, which is fantastic. This is actually our lifestyle bundles package, which includes so many different products that people already use. And again, our philosophy is we want to make it easier for you to use them and cut down on the cost for you. So some of our other products include Credit Watch. We know nowadays that so many people become vulnerable for, oh, there we see Danny. Hey, Danny, how are you? If people could log off as a host, it throws our video off. So if you are in the Vive Socials account, if you could just log out of that, that would be really helpful. It keeps taking away our video. Let me see if I can fix that here. There we go. Perfect. Thanks, guys. So a lot of people, their identity is left vulnerable, and we have a service to protect you. We have Conceal, again, identity theft protection, along with credit monitoring. We have Tech Rescue for any type of technical service. I mean, from your Xboxes, to your televisions, to your phones, to your computers, all of these things. We joke it's like having a nerd in your pocket so that you could call at any time and get help with that. We have Cloud Cache, which is storing anything in the cloud. We have Roadside Assistance, which is a service that so many people have. Medicall is something I'm truly excited about. I believe it's going to disrupt another whole industry. This is board certified doctors, 24 hours a day, accessible to you through an app where they can see you on video, and they can potentially diagnose and get you prescriptions right over this app. So imagine being a parent with a sick child in the middle of the night, having no idea what to do, and not wanting to get all the other children up and drag them to the, the walk-in. This is something you can access that. There's also discounts on other types of services like vision and dental. There's lots of different things, but I feel like another population would be the elderly, where they sometimes going to the doctor itself can be vulnerable. I think we have another person logging on as a host here. If you are on the Vive socials, if you could just log off, it keeps taking away our video. That would be really helpful. You can go ahead and come back after we're done. That would be really helpful. So again, we have that excellent service. Now, the awesome part of this service is so many people have one or two of these services that they're paying for. Two things you have to understand from our perspective is that we're going to allow you to bundle these and save tremendously off the cost that you could get alone. And it's one easy login portal for everyone. So that is great. Let's see, there's one chat coming through. Oh, great. Thanks, Bill. Thanks. You guys are seeing Lisa. That is fantastic. Thank you for that. So that's one of the blessings of this program is when you bundle, you can choose 3 and save tremendously. You also can get a deep, deep discount with a Better Life bundle. So that is something where if you get every single one of these products, which I'm definitely going to do, you can experience the deepest discounts possible. So bundle and save when you choose any 3 of these. I'm personally going to be trying all of these. These aren't our only products. So we have the autopilot. We have these lifestyle products. We also have fun things in the home security systems. Eventually, we're going to have some kind of fun things in water. I'm not going to, talk too much about that. That might be a phase 2 launch. We're going to have commercial solar on launch day. So please know that this is going to be a portfolio of products and services that everyone uses to be able to make their lives better. That is what Vive is all about. So let's talk a little bit now about a vision. Because again, as you're looking at this to potentially do as a business, you want to know what the vision is of a company that you're representing. So this is truly a company that is in it for the long haul. They believe in radical transparency, everything from radical transparency to the customers, to letting the consultants in on all the decisions that they make and taking part in that. They are customer-centric, meaning everything they do is making sure the customer is happy. Because if the customer is happy, obviously those are our family and friends as consultants, so we'll be thrilled. We'll walk in and be the hero of any room. And when we're thrilled and the customers are thrilled, corporate is happy. And then I have to say my favorite part of all of this is everything that we do is social good. It helps in some way, shape, or form, which leads me to our One at a Time initiative, which to me is at the core of everything this company is about and why I'm so proud to represent it. Because we are a for-purpose company where 1% of all revenue is going to go towards different projects around the world to help activate change in a couple of major areas. So as you can see, as these bubbles pop up on the screen, just some of the different initiatives that we're going to start looking at, but really they fall into these 6 different categories that you can read here. So all of our projects have to fall into one of these categories because we believe that when every one of these things is taken care of, a community, a group of people can experience a thriving life. So we don't want to just help people survive, we want to help people thrive around the globe. So there will be trips. These will be our One at a Time trips where we will all get to go and experience this and do hands-on work together. I can tell you in my last company, I went to 6 different continents and did service-based missions like this. And I can tell you, it has changed me as a human being. I cannot look at my running water in the sink the same. I can't take a shower the same. I have witnessed poverty, not only around the world, but in our own country, on the Native American reservations, that I believe that it's up to every single one of us to do a little bit, and that is going to make the biggest change in the world. We don't all have to save the world, but one at a time we can impact people. One at a time, we can help customers make their lives easier, which helps people, which helps consultants build their businesses. It is this beautiful circle that I believe will allow us to become abundant beyond our wildest dreams through service. And so I'm so excited. This is, if I had to pick a favorite part, this would be my favorite part, which is really exciting. So let's go on to better leadership, because to create this kind of a vision with these, absolutely relevant products and services, it is something so powerful that our leadership team truly, truly had to come up with. And so this leadership team believes in the corporate and field working together. Corporate is a very important part of that, but also the field, which the consultants are considered the field. They believe that when we work together, that is what the magic combination is, that collaboration of making this company take off. That's their core, one of their core values is working together. And it all starts with really our founder and CEO, Cami Bainey. You can go ahead and read all of these accolades on the screen. I mean, this is something that she can be extremely proud of. Most influential woman former board member of almost $1 billion energy company. She has the experience necessary. She's also an energy expert, creative genius, visionary leader, and she's someone I'm proud to call a friend. I have dug in the dirt with her on more trips than I can tell you. This woman has a heart that's as big as her brain. She's smart, she's intelligent, but she genuinely cares about the lives of others. So I am so thrilled to partner with her to bring Vive to the masses. And we also have Robert McFadden and Kevin Manley. Robert is our side hustle all-star. He is the guy you're going to see his face out at live events. He has an incredible background in launching companies and helping teams build teams around the world. Kevin Manley, he's our Chief Technology Officer. You can read a little bit about him. He's a veteran. He's an engineer. But he was the original creator of our autopilot technology. He was a disgruntled consumer who was experiencing those pain points in deregulation. He chose a supplier. He didn't realize the rate was going to go up. We can hear you, Terry, so if you can mute yourself, that would be great. We have Kevin Manley, who's our software guru, innovative engineer, and he actually created that technology. So this is not just a concept. We have actually been testing this. So we've had about a little over 1,000 customers in a white labeled product that's going to be our autopilot for over a year. And I can tell you that without a doubt, the customers have been tremendously happy. Only one customer has canceled after a year. So that is something that's extremely powerful and I'm very, very proud of. So this was something that, again, some of the best inventions in the history of time have come from someone who experienced an aggravation or experienced something with it and decided to make a change. Now, Kevin, he has a background in investing, hedge funds, and he is, at the end of the day, a software developer. So he had the technical skills to be able to create that technology, and it literally took off like you can't believe. His friends and family told people who told people. He didn't do any advertising for those over 1,000 customers. So we know our product works, and we know people are thrilled with it. He just simply did not know how to scale it. So at the end of the day, Cammie, you should hear the story. Cammie was looking, she came up with this idea as well. She was looking to develop a software, and Kevin had the technology, had been having customers for over a year, and he already had proof of concept and was ready to scale. So between those two, it was a match made in heaven. They came across each other and decided to combine forces to bring this to market on a mass level, and that's what we get to do. So feel great about your product, feel fantastic about your leadership team. It's truly, like I said, a match made in heaven. In fact, we just came out with a little video that tells their story. Ask the person that invited you to send that to you because it's great. And a better you, because at the end of the day, any journey worth taking results in a better version of yourself. And I can tell you, I've been in my own home-based business for the past almost 9 years, and I am so different. I am a different person than when I started. I'm more confident. I'm a better daughter. I'm a better wife. I'm a better leader. Yourself is the one asset that when you improve yourself, you can take that anywhere. It doesn't matter where you work, where you live, whatever your surroundings, you improve yourself. And that is something that is always worth investing in. And so, really, how do you do that? In terms of Vive, I could tell you, you're going to have the tools you need, an awesome community, social good opportunities. I'll get into the money in a second. But right now, we have a pre-enrollment special because I mentioned that we are not live. We have a pre-enrollment special of $99. That is ending March 26th. That is ending Monday. So you have 6 days to really execute this decision for yourself. But I recommend if you're interested in this, start today, get enrolled, and then invite a few people on the webinar tonight at 8 o'clock. We have these Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays, 11 a.m. and 8 p.m. Eastern. So if this excites you, think about this not just in your own life, but how can you get this to a few people quickly for the $99, which would be utilizing these types of webinars. We do not charge any monthly fees. A lot of companies like this charge you for your website. They charge you for, different things. Obviously, if you become a customer of ours, you'll have to pay for some of the services, but you're obviously getting products, and we don't require consultants to be customers. You can certainly do this business. You don't have to be a customer. Something I forgot to mention is that our autopilot product is not available in every state because every state is not deregulated. So just in full transparency, our lifestyle products, our commercial solar, those are nationwide. So if you're in a state, other than kind of the East Coast here, there is a huge opportunity for you. There's only an annual renewal fee, and that's $99 once a year. I laugh at that because I pay Amazon Prime every year, $99, for the privilege of buying more products. So to me, being able to run my business once a year for $99, and if we've done our job properly, you are making that and then some monthly. So you won't even worry about that $99 renewal fee. But there are no monthly website fees for anything. So you have a whole year to, do this business before you're even asked for a renewal fee. And finally, our compensation plan. How do you get paid? Jenna, this sounds great. This is something that I'm interested in. I see the opportunity for a second income for so many people with great products, a company with a better vision. How am I going to get paid? Well, we make great products and we pay you to sell them. That's a great quote. It breaks it down to its simplest form. You are literally just going out and talking about our products, and we pay you when you do that. So, I do have to make a disclaimer at this point. You might not ever make money in this business. In full transparency, most companies put this down, in 5-point font at the bottom of your screen, but we're transparent. And if you treat this like a hobby, you pick it up and put it down every couple days or once a week, you're not going to make money. But if you have 15 minutes, a half hour, maybe an hour a day during the week to reach out to your network, you're going to make some money with this, but not everyone will. So I just want to make that perfectly clear. It's directly related to your own efforts. If you don't do anything, you won't get paid. So I'm going to go ahead. We do two things. We enroll customers and we invite others to do the same. So someone invited you on this to see this. So their job is to enroll customers when we go live and invite people to view things like this. We have these live. We have live in-person meetings. We have on-demand videos for you to use, all that look very similar to what you're seeing. So you don't have to tell people about this. You simply share this with others by showing them something. So we'll pay you very well to do that. And a great compensation plan pays you at the beginning of your career, the middle while you're building, and when you reach the highest ranks. I'm not going to go into detail about each of these components. We have tools and trainings that are specific to compensation. If you want to know more because you're interested in it or you're a numbers person, please ask the person that invited you to get you those tools, and we'll make sure that you have all the information you need about the compensation plan. Our plan inspires teamwork. Lisa here is a consultant on my team. Again, for those of you that just joined, or I know some people joined in the middle, you've been watching Lisa Venn. My name is Jenna Stockwell, your host. Lisa Venn is an interpreter. She's also a ViV Life consultant. She has been so great to be able to offer her interpretive skills to some of our hearing impaired consultants who are building their teams. We are all inclusive here at ViV. So this will be archived and we'll be able to make this available to you. But anyway, Lisa is a consultant on my team. And when I help Lisa hit her goals, I hit my goals. So our goals are aligned with each other, which gives me more incentive to work in my team. This isn't just me going out and developing my own skills and being all for myself. I need to help develop that. Clear path to success. You tell me, Jenna, I want to make $500 a month. I'm going to show you a clear path to be able to do that. How about 1,000? How about 5,000? How about 10,000? I mean, I will show you a path to be able to do that, and it's always just a combination of how many customers you can get, and then how many customers can you help your team get? And that really is all our compensation plan is. You can earn 10 times that initial investment in your first couple of months. And that's at the $199. So if you're actually coming in at $99, we can help you earn 20 times that upfront income, because there are cash bonuses. This plan rewards width and depth. Well, geez, what does that mean? What are we talking about here? Football or something? No. A good compensation plan, if you can, maybe you have a network. Maybe you've done a business like this before, and you can bring in a lot of people to be, your teammates. We're going to reward you for that. We're going to reward you for bringing in 5, 10, 15. There are people right now that have already brought in 11, 12 teammates, because that's a skill set of theirs. That's great. What if you feel like you can only find 3 to 4 teammates, but you're excellent at helping them build their team and helping those people build a team? Well, that's what we call depth, and we are going to pay you for that as well. So whatever your skill set is, we'll pay you. A unilevel plan simply means when you bring in a teammate, they go direct to you. Now, you don't have to worry about this if you don't understand what I'm saying. Forget about it. It's a term used in the industry. But what unilevel is it's similar to real estate or insurance, where the person that owns the firm has all their brokers under them, and when their brokers sell a house or sell an insurance plan, they get a cut of that. That's very similar. Unlike those, let's say a real estate agent under that firm found another real estate agent. Well, they're not going to get a piece of that. We pay 8 levels down. So when you find a teammate, and that person finds a teammate, and that person finds a teammate, if you just draw a circle, draw a line under it, and go down 8 times, we'll pay you for all the customers that come in from all those teammates down 8 levels. Again, if you don't understand any of this, don't worry. We have trainings to break all of these separate parts out. I just want to give you an idea of the earning capacity that you truly have in this. We have $120,000 in rank advancement bonuses. This is simply, we pay you as you hit different thresholds, different goals that the company sets. When you hit those, you get an automatic cash bonus. Wouldn't that be great if your current job came to you and said, wow, you've been doing so great. You hit your sales goals. Not only are we going to pay you what we've said we were going to pay you for those, we're going to give you an additional bonus just for hitting those. That's what a rank advancement bonus is. And real residual income. I can tell you from that previous company, I have customers that I got in 2009 that are still using that service. I am still getting paid for that almost 9 years later, because customers of mine are still using that. That is what residual income is. You do the work once and you continue to get paid as people use autopilot and love it, as people pay for their roadside assistance every month and they love those products. You get paid because you were the salesperson. You were the one that introduced them to that. So that is really our compensation plan. And we also have leadership pools, which allow you to get a piece of the revenue of the entire company. So those are revenue shares. And again, those are phenomenal. But really, your income is directly related to your philosophy, not the economy, which I love. So at this point, I just want to ask each of you, you came on here for a reason. To support the person that invited you, or because maybe you were looking for a change in your own life. And I just want to tell you that here at Vive, if you do decide to join us as a consultant, we are going to play. I mean, we have fun. We belly laugh all the time. We are going to connect. We're going to connect people with great services. We're going to connect people with a great business that they could potentially start. We're going to travel and grow together. For sure, we're going to experience parts of the world and do things you never thought you were going to do. We're going to serve others, which is something that's, again, core to who I am. And a lot of times, you become a better person as you serve others. And obviously, we're going to earn. While we do all of this, I sometimes ask myself, are they really paying me for this? Because I'm having a blast. I know Lisa and I are in Florida, and we have regularly found ourselves at the pool having a business meeting or texting or making phone calls, and we look and laugh and say, is this really like what we're getting paid to do? And it is true. This business can go anywhere. You need a laptop, a phone, just a phone. I have a phone, a notebook, and a laptop, and that is my entire business. I can take it anywhere. And, obviously, Or you can work it, half hour a day in between your 2 other things that you do and your children. This is made for busy people, and it doesn't have to take a lot of your time to be able to, because we leverage technology. And so with that, I hope I showed you how this is a better gig, how the world is changing with the types of things people are doing to earn incomes. I hope I've showed you the better products that we have, that everyone needs these products and that we are going to find value in all of them. That this company certainly has a better vision and to become part of something bigger. And then better leadership, do it with people you believe in and who believe in you. Believe me, if I can do it, if I've experienced success, I know that you can out there. And then a better you, because, at the end of the day, if you continue to do what you've always done, you'll continue to get the results that you've always gotten. So if any area of your life isn't where you need it to be or want it to be, you need to do something different. And it's about the vehicle you choose. So take action today. Don't wait. We're in a pre-launch and there's a lot of benefits that come with that. So make sure you tell the person you are in, and this might resonate with you, maybe it doesn't. And that's okay too. At least consider becoming a customer, because you're going to be part of something fantastic. So at this point, I forgot there was music on that slide. At this point, I just want to say thank you so much for joining us today. I also want to hugely thank Lisa for her time and talent in interpreting this entire presentation, so that there will be a recording available for anyone that needs that. Thank you all. Hope you have a fabulous day. Get in, get started, and get your people on tonight's 8 o'clock so that you can build your team for $99. So I hope to see you at one of our events coming up soon. Thanks again, everybody. We're going to go ahead and shut down. If you have any questions, you can quickly go ahead if you have something burning. If not, just ask the person that invited you, and I know that they'll be able to answer those questions. So thanks again, everybody. This is Jenna Stockwell and Lisa Venn, literally signing off. We have one question. Oh, great job. Thank you so much. We are enjoying the sunshine, and we promise to bring it back to the East Coast, guys. Thank you. Thank you. We'll see you guys soon. Bye-bye.